Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Kerman, and I'm here to tell you a story. So everybody off the ground, stand up with me so we can sing our hello song. Are you ready? Okay. We're gonna walk, walk, walk the story, gonna run, run, run the story, gonna push, push, push the story, gonna turn the story around. We're gonna clap, clap, clap the story, gonna wave, wave, wave the story, gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle the story, gonna turn the story around. We're gonna jump, jump, jump the story, gonna dance, dance, dance the story, gonna whisper, whisper, whisper the story. Now it's time to all sit down. Now it was bedtime in the mouse house, and Mrs. Mouse, well, she helped her little baby mouse go into the bedroom, and she helped him get on his pajamas. And little baby mouse, well, he brushed his teeth all by himself. And then Mrs. Mouse, she put her little baby to bed. She told him a good night story, and then she gave him a kiss good night. Little baby mouse looked up at her and said, "I'd like another, Mother." He wants another mother? What did you say? I would like another, Mother. Well, I guess he wants another mother to put him to bed. So, Mrs. Mouse, she ran out to the street. She went to look for another mother. And there she saw Mrs. Duck. Well, she said to Mrs. Duck, "Mrs. Duck, please, could you put my little baby mouse to bed tonight? Tonight he wants another mother." Well, she said, "Quack, quack, sure I can, quack, quack." So Mrs. Duck went in to see the little baby mouse. And Mrs. Duck said, "Quack, quack, mousie, don't you fret. I'll bring you worms juicy and wet." But baby mouse looked up at Mrs. Duck and said, "I'd like another, Mother." Oh my, he wants another mother. And so Mrs. Duck ran out into the street looking for another mother. Well, that's when she found Mrs. Frog. She said to Mrs. Frog, "Mrs. Frog, Mrs. Frog, please, can you come to Baby Mouse's house? For he wants another mother to put him to bed tonight." And Mrs. Frog said, "Ribbit, ribbit, I can do it, I can do it." So Mrs. Frog went over to Baby Mouse and said, "Croak, croak, mousie, close your eyes, and I will bring you up some big fat flies." "But I'd like another, Mother." Oh no. Croak, 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 another mother. And so Mrs. Frog ran outside looking for another mother. Well, Mrs. Frog did find another mother. It was Mrs. Pig. And he said, "Please, please, help, help." She said, "Go to Mrs. Mouse's house, for Baby Mouse wants another mother to put him to sleep." "I can do it, I can do it." And so Mrs. Frog sat by the bed of Baby Mouse and sang, "Mousie, go to sleep. Here's some carrots for you to keep." "But I'd like another, Mother." Another mother? I'll go find you another mother. And so Mrs. Pig, she ran out to find another mother, and she found Mrs. Horse. Oh, Mrs. Horse, please can you come to Mrs. Mouse's house and put baby Mouse to sleep? And Mrs. Horse said, yes, I can. Sure I can. So Mrs. Horse went to the bed of baby Mouse, and he began to sing. Nay, nay, Mousie, hush-a-bye, I will sing you a lullaby. Nay, but I'd like another mother. Oh, another mother? I've had too many mothers. I don't want any more mothers. I just wanted another kiss. Oh! Well, Mrs. Duck went right over to baby Mouse and gave him a kiss. And so did Mrs. Frog. And so did Mrs. Pig. And so did Mrs. Horse. And of course, Mrs. Mouse. I just wanted another mother. And so Mrs. Mouse, she gave her little mouse a drink. She gave her little mouse, tucked her little mouse into that bed. And then she gave little baby Mouse a kiss. I like another mother. And Mrs. Mouse, oh, she gave that little baby Mouse another kiss. Mwah. And so for all of you out there, all of you mothers and grandmas and aunts, let's wish them a happy Mother's Day, okay? Yeah, can you wave to them? Maybe you could take a bow. I bet that everybody would clap for you. Won't you? Won't you clap for baby Mouse? Come on, are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and thanks for clapping. And say Happy Mother's Day to all those mommies out there and grandmas. Happy Mother's Day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But don't leave yet. First, we're going to do our goodbye song. So grab a scarf or cloth or whatever you have. Today I have an orange one. Wave your scarf like a flag in the air. Wave your scarf like a fish in the sea. Put your scarf on your knees, on your elbows if you please. Take your scarf, we're marching on the rug. Wave your scarf in the air and wave goodbye. Wave your scarf in the air and say goodbye. Goodbye. Put your scarf on your lap. Now it's time to clap, clap, clap. It's time to wave and say goodbye. And like my friend Carol Peterson from Macaroni Soup always says, apple peaches pumpkin pie. If you hear me say goodbye, bye-bye. See ya and happy, happy, happy Mother's Day. Bye-bye.